Hey everybody, welcome to part 3 of our packet tracer tutorial. In this tutorial we want to assign the IPs for the network. So if I come to the first router, as you can see here I go to Ethernet 00, as you can see, or Ethernet 01, as you can see here, nothing assigned. So I need to assign an IP for this network. So you can do that from here, or you can do that from the CLI. I'm gonna use the CLI, which is the command line interface. So the first thing, press Control C and press Enter. You are in the router. The first step you need to do is just enable. After that, you just press Config T. So we need to configure the router. We need to set an IP for the interface for this network. So 192.168.30.0. So I need to go to the interface, the first interface, which is the serial 010. So I go here interface, and I say serial, and put 010 mean 010. Okay, and after you put the interface, you need to click enter. We are in the interface. We need to set an IP for this interface. So what you gotta do here, just put IP address, and we give it 192.168.30.1, and we give it a subnet mask. So we got 255.255.255.252 because it's /30. We click enter, and after this, if you go to the config, you go serial 010. As you can see here, everything is assigned, but we need to set something called a clock rate, and we need to turn on the port. Okay, so in order to do that, you need to set the clock rate. So I come here and say clock rate. This is for the DCE. So because we're using a DCE cable, we need to use the clock rate for the serial. So we here say clock rate. Okay, clock rate, and we just give it the okay, we let me just make a space here. Okay, we are in the interface. So again, we need to go to the interface as I said before, and here we say clock rate, and we just give it 72000. Okay, everything is fine. If you go to the config and the interface 010, as you can see here, we assign the clock rate, and we need to turn on the port. So you just put no shut. Okay, so if you press no shut, it's gonna open the port. Okay, as you can see here, we open the port. So we need to go to other router and do the same. So here in the same line, we click no, the router 1, and we press enter, enable config T. We go to the interface, serial 010, and here we just put the IP address. IP address is 192.168.30.2. Okay, it's incomplete command because we need to define the subnet mask 255.252. We give it, and we say the clock rate is 192 is 172.000. And after this, we need to make no shut down. Okay, so we turn on the port, go serial. As you can see here, everything is configured. Okay, let's make this network to be functionally working. As you can see here, we got this subnetting 192.168.10.0, and this is the interface is 10.1. So we need to assign this to the serial, to the fast Ethernet. So you can assign it from here, or can come to the CLI. So I just Control C click Control C, enable, and config T, and come up to the interface, okay, and configure it. So I just put interface fast Ethernet 0 IB address is 192.168.10.1, and we give it the subnet mask 255.255.2.0. I'm sorry. So we again we just say no shot, no shot. We turn it on. So we come to the fast Ethernet. Everything is working okay. So we turn on the network. Let's define the PC's IPs. So we go to the desktop IP configuration. We go static. We added the network IP 168.10.101. Subnet mask default gateway is the interface fast Ethernet 00, which is 10.1. Everything is fine. The BC2, we go to the configuration, desktop, IP address is 100, and subnet mask, and here we got the default gateway, which is 1. Okay, the server, the same thing. We just give it the IP address 222, subnet mask, default gateway is 1. Okay, here we got the whole network. Everything, as you can see here, is light and green. So if I come to for example, let me say something. So if I go to the right corner of the screen, you can see here we got this envelope. Okay, so if you choose this and come to, for example, this server, this client, and you want to hit this server, okay, and you go to, you can see here we go to this side of the screen. It say it's successful. So we send a packet from BC1 to BC to the server, and everything is fine. Or you can do it other way. You go to this PC and you go to command prompt and type bing 192.168.10.222, and you can see here we send 4 and we receive 4 and nothing lost. So everything is fine. There's a connection. Everything is okay. And this is a way we can do it other way. For example, if you go to the server, it's a web server and it has an index page. So if you go to the HTTP here, this is index HTML, and this is the main page in the server. So if I delete all this, okay, and come up to the here and say body, okay, and in the body it's an HTML page, okay, and let me just define a paragraph. So here, just paragraph style, CSS style, we give it, for example, let me see, color, and we give it red, and we type something, hello world. Okay, hello network, for example, anything you want to type, hello world. And in the paragraph, and you can come to make sure everything is fine, you can type the localhost, so 127.0.0.1 troubleshooting IP. So as you can see here, we got hello world in red color. So I want to run this web page not from a server. I want to run it from this PC. I want to go to the browser, web browser, and just want to type the IP of the server. So it's 192.168.10.222. I go to that page and everything is fine. It's working correctly. Okay, and the same thing here. So this first network is ready. We go to the second network and we configure it, and this is what we gotta do in part 2. Thank you for watching, guys. This is Ahmed Nasser Stereo 007 at YouTube. Thank you, and see you in the next tutorial.